Welcome, sports fans. Thanks for joining us. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan. I'll be joined by Greg Anthony, Tim Legler, and we'll be hearing from our reporter, Allie LaForce, in the sidelines as well. And a chance here to check out some stats for Kyrie Irving.
And guys, how about the surge of offense he's experiencing right now? These last 5 games, he's been a machine at the offensive end. A different score than he had been earlier in the season. We'll find out if he can keep it going here tonight.
So let's take a look at the starters for the Dallas Mavericks. The 4 and 5, it's Davis and Lively. Kyrie Irving is out there with Ivy. And it's Flag in at the 3 spot for the 76ers. They've got Embiid. MP out there with Chris Middleton. Then there's Maxey. And it's McCain in at the 2. Now here we are, Tim. A battle with 2 of the best defensive teams in the NBA. What's the key tonight?
Well, I think any team that can put together a run is going to be in good shape, because at that point, once you get a lead, you let your defense take over and maintain that cushion.
Pass to Davis. Irving looking for an opening. Inside, pocket 6. And the rejection by MP. It's a hand on it, and Lively able to finish. Lively's got his team on the board to start the game for Dallas.
Wow, that is just great work, and he got rewarded with that tip-in.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter. He just served him up.
First quarter of play, 1 minute played. Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
I was able to catch up with the head coach for Philadelphia. I asked him how they prepared for this matchup against Anthony Davis, and coach responded saying, you have to prepare for his impact on both ends. Offensively, he's terrific around the rim and pretty much unguardable when his jumper is falling. And defensively, he does it all. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, Allie, thanks. Now, here's MP. Following the miss by Kyrie Irving. Stolen by Lively. Flag with it. His scoring totals are something to take note of. He's averaging over 19 points a game. Pass to Irving. Shot clock at 6. Shoots from the elbow, and he knocks down the jumper.
He knocks down another from the mid-range. Irving has this shot down pat.
Here's McCain. MP sets the screen for McCain. MP passes to Maxey. He's looking for Embiid and finds him. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
That is a quality look. You can't do it much better than that.
And it's Flag missing. For Philadelphia, they've gone 2 or 3 here to start out the game. Irving with it. Now defended by Embiid. Lively. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Mavericks.
Right off the bat, they're going after the ball, looking to jump into the passing lanes and create some steals in transition.
And then there's the points off turnovers. They've really made the other team pay when they've lacked ball security.
Now, here's MP. Following the miss by Anthony Davis. Hands it from downtown.
Yeah, this guy can flat out light it up. He can beat you off the catch, off the dribble, or off the move. Jared McCain showing you everything.
Now here is Davis. Coming off a solid outing against Minnesota.
Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitiveness.
And when you give up a 3, there's always this instinct to try and get it back immediately.
MP with it. He's guarded by Davis. Maxey kicks to Middleton. Pass to MP. To the paint. And there's Embiid. That's good on the assist by MP.
And early on, they've been nearly perfect from the floor. Just the one miss here on their first 5 attempts.
And you talk about physical dominance combined with skill. Tim, at his peak, where does Joel Embiid rank?
Well, Kevin, I'm not sure we've ever seen a 7-footer with this combination of power and three-point shooting touch. Injuries really are the only thing that have slowed him down.
MP with video game numbers. How about the 60, 20, and 10 triple-double?
An all-time game in league history. MP just doing everything This guy is a human cheat code.
Well, it was the Dallas Mavericks winning their last game against the Timberwolves. Ivy passes to Lively. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him. You know, Greg, when Kyrie elevates off the dribble, it's a work of art.
He makes it look so easy, but that fluidity is the result of countless hours in the gym and perhaps an innate gift for the extraordinary.
Now here's Davis following the miss by MP. And it's MP with the rebound.
Well, protecting the rim, plays like that really bolster your defense.
That one is good from Joel Embiid.
Yeah, that's the third bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
Now, here is Irving. 23 points his last outing. Over Maxey. Again, the miss by the Mavericks. And it's Maxey with the ball for the 76ers. This team is firing on all cylinders, with the win streak tying the Heat's 2013 record of 27 wins. How many more wins will they be able to string together?
Yeah, look, I've been on some teams that had some great runs. It is so hard because you have to be talented. You've got to be 100% bought in, but then you also need some luck. 50-50 balls bouncing your way. They're getting all of that and then some.
D'Angelo Russell's checked in for Jaden Ivey. MP finds Maxey. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It goes on Derek Lively.
And I think what people love the most about Tyrese Maxey is the enthusiasm he plays with. He always seems to be smiling and having fun out there.
Well, Greg, Hedden has been a fun season so far, and it feels like the highlights just become more and more spectacular.
And that's because these guys are so competitive, trying to constantly one-up each other, and the fans are the beneficiary.
And here is MP, following the three-pointer by Kyrie Irving. And Tyrese Maxey with the three. Maxey's got 5 now.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Now here's Irving. 10 points for him. And again, Dallas with the three.
Well, that is Kyrie the competitor. He would not let that three go unanswered.
MP with it, picked up by Davis. MP, no good. Dallas has gone 3 of 5 from three-point land so far in the ballgame. And again, Kyrie Irving for three. And now it's a three-point Dallas lead.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
MP, no good.
Well, the defense did just enough to force that miss because he is a good finisher.
Russell, that's in there. Davis with the assist.
The assist.
Davis has got his third assist on the night.
An active competitor, Russell won't go down without a fight, especially around the rim.
Kicks it out to Maxey. MP with a screen on Russell to stop the run. And Lively pulls it down. Lively's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Things really clicking for him at the offensive end.
They're making good decisions, not wasting these opportunities.
Irving from long range. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. And this matchup with the Mavericks is the first meeting of the season.
And, of course, playing against their NBA Finals opponent from a season ago, they hoisted the Larry O'Brien Trophy and sent this club home empty-handed.
And some changes here for the 76ers. Tobias Harris is checked in for Chris Middleton. And it's Edgecombe in for Jared McCain. The Mavericks also with a sub. Najee Marshall, he's checked in for Flag. Now, here is Irving. He's got 16. Just 5 on the clock. Oh, and the jam by Marshall.
A dependable distributor, Irving is adept at seeing the floor and making the pass.
Down low. And the dunk by Edgecombe.
And that's exactly the type of pass we expect from a guy with his vision.
Outside Irving. Russell sets a screen for Irving. On the wing, Davis wants to get it to Lively and does. We know about the length and the athleticism, Tim, of Lively. But what do you like about his skill and maybe the way he sees the game?
Yeah, this league has seen a lot of guys with that type of length and athletic ability, but what sets him apart, he's got great instincts for where to get open, instincts how to rebound, where the ball is coming off, and then also, I just think his conditioning level is very high.
And he's really been working to get those looks, and it's starting to pay off here early on.
In the corner, Irving with it. Marshall sets a screen for Irving. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. MP's got his 4th rebound in this one. From deep, Maxey. Kyrie Irving with the rebound.
Yeah, this quarter has just been a struggle for him offensively.
Pass to Marshall. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Here's Edgecombe. MP with a screen on Irving. MP high post. Davis is out. And the dunk by MP.
And you see those dribble skills by MP, developing those tools to help beat defenders.
Russell kicks to Marshall. We've got 1:48 left in the first quarter. Davis gets a wide open look. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
Well, he is fighting through it right now, still looking to get his first make of the quarter, but it's been an ugly start.
Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thanks, guys. Well, MP in their last time out against the Knicks was outstanding. He had 63 points and put up double digits in 3 categories. He was clearly on a mission, and no one was getting it his way. A flat-out dominant performance.
Nice work there, Allie. Thank you. He was in attack mode all night. We saw that really propelled them to that win.
When he's on, he is on, and there isn't all that much you can do to stop him.
Well, he did whatever he wanted. I love the fact that he was under control, yet very aggressive.
Here's Flag, following the basket by MP. Pass to Marshall, trying his luck from deep. It's hauled in by MP. MP's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Maxey, and slam dunk by Maxey.
Oh, Tyrese Maxey showing you he's got some serious hop to go with that deep shooting.
55 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Hardy passes to Gafford. Pass to Hardy. Bobbed up there for Gafford. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's going to be on MP.
Whether it's points, steals, or passes, Russell is out here working hard to give you what you need.
That misses, so he splits the free throws. The 76ers leading by 3. No one near Maxey as he lets it fly. Offline with his 3. And here's Marshall will bring it up for Dallas. They're coming off that win against Minnesota.
Well, you look at the points they produced in that game. Great adjustments on the offensive end.
And the fact that they did all of that on the road was really impressive.
And the 76ers with possession. They're on a 14-6 run. MP passes to Huff. Back to MP. And MP throws it down.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
It's the power of the two-man game. After all these years, it's still the most difficult set to defend.
Here's Hardy. Offense, the order of the day as the first quarter comes to a close. 76ers ahead, ending the first quarter with a massive 16-6 run. Let's take a quick break now, and then it's on to the second quarter after this. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And guys, what's your take so far in Philadelphia?
Well, the coaches preach ball movement, and we saw exactly why in that first quarter.
Well, that's just great chemistry offensively. Everybody playing for one another and trusting each other. It's beautiful to watch.
So with Irving on the bench, here's the 5 for Jason Kidd right now. Flag is out there with Daniel Gaffney. Then it's Najee Marshall. Then there's Hardy. And it's Russell in at the point guard position. Now, here's MP. He had a career game last time out. Bucket after bucket. And Flag throws it down.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
And then the thunderous dunk, adding insult to injury.
Edgecombe with it.
Oh, man!
Oh, and he got fancy with that one.
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open. And that's a great look at that slam from our AT&T Connected cam. Now, here is Russell. 8 points his last outing. Here's Flag. Good, and the assist goes to Russell. Flag's got it all tied up now for the man.
Yeah, I love that. He comes off the pick and takes it right to the hole.
Philadelphia moving the ball around. Back to MP. Pass to Washington. Just 5 to shoot. Pulls it from 20. The shot that time, not on target. Dallas has gotten a lot of looks from outside tonight, 5 of 12. Also looking it over. A three-pointer is right on target. And now a 3-point Maverick lead.
And that's one way to extend the lead. Continue to light it up from long range. They have all the confidence in the world right now from the three-point line.
Here's Edgecombe. And he drops that one in. 6 points here for P.J. Edgecombe.
But what a steady presence offensively and a very difficult player to game plan for.
And so now a timeout called by Jason Kidd. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. Ivy's checked in for the Mavericks. Now that we have a second, let's take a quick peek at the rebounding numbers for the last handful of seasons for Derek Lively.
Well, you talk about someone who sets a physical tone. He's willing to bang in there night in and night out, plays with a high motor, and he understands the importance of his role on this team to help them win the battle of possessions.
Now, here is Russell. He's got 6. Gafford. It's deflected. Edgecombe with it. Now defended by Flag. Count it. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the 76ers.
I love the defensive concentration so far in this one. They're getting out on shooters and really doing a great job of disrupting the rhythm.
Well, don't forget about their scoring in the open floor. They've been getting a lot of production on their break.
Ivy with the bucket.
Yeah, the D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
Now, here's MP. 12 points for him. To the inside. And stolen by Flag. Fast break, Dallas. Ball's knocked loose. Stolen by Washington. Here's Edgecombe. MP outside. Pass to Edgecombe. Launches a 3. It's rebounded by Dallas.
You have to defend the three-point line. They got lucky he missed that one.
Now Russell. He's certainly been a consistent piece of their offense, averaging about 14.5 points a game. Here's Ivy. MP grabs the miss. MP's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Back to Washington. Pass to Bona. To the middle. Close in. No stopping MP.
Yeah, these defenders just look a bit overmatched, especially inside.
And so it's Russell with it. He'll bring it up for Dallas. Their next game is at the Rockets Arena in Houston for a game with the Rockets. That'll be the last game of their very short 3-game road tour. Pass to Ivy. Into the lane. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. And Greg, everyone talks about the importance of basketball IQ. Can you win in the NBA with a low IQ team?
Boy, it would be tough. I mean, there's a reason younger teams typically don't win at the highest level. But you need to take those lumps and get that experience and learn from those lessons.
Looking at who's out there now for the Mavericks. Anthony Davis is checked in for Najee Marshall. And it's Hardy in for D'Angelo Russell. Clock at 4. Pass to Bona. Not going to go that time.
And that was almost a block. Still did enough to alter the shot.
He didn't quite get a hand on it, but he did enough to affect the miss.
And MP with the basket on the assist by Edgecombe. MP's got the game tied up here for the 76ers. Outside, Davis. Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
If he can just make a couple of buckets, though, this can all be put in his rearview mirror.
Embiid, he's checked in for Philadelphia. And Dallas also making a switch. Irving's checked in. Davis, that's for 2. Dallas, no good that time either.
That was a breakdown defensively, but he couldn't take advantage.
Pass to McCain. Back to MP. Using his athleticism, MP with the push.
And he is just piling up the numbers here. MP seems to improve every time we see him. Such an impressive talent.
Here's Flag. Outside Irving. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. MP's got 13 rebounds in the game. Seeding. To the paint. Right through contact. MP.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Ivy kicks to Gafford. Pass to Irving. Some nice passing here by Dallas. That's the 3 fly. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. MP's got 14 rebounds tonight. Going after.
Well, after lighting it up from deep in the first quarter, they have quieted him down.
Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Thanks a lot, Kevin. The Dallas Mavericks are all in on defense. Coach Jason Kidd said, quote, "That's something you can hang your hat on, especially when your offense isn't going. Defense will give you a chance to win those ugly games. That gives you the opportunity to play for that bigger trophy." Guys, back over to you.
Yeah, gotta have it. All right, Allie, thank you for the report. Tobias Harris is checked in for the 76ers. Tyrese Maxey comes in for Jared McCain. Marshall, he's checked in for Dallas. Count that one. Irving's got 18 points.
Well, he has no problem creating offense for himself, really, in any situation. Kyrie can put up points in a hurry.
MP sets the screen for Edgecombe. It's stolen by Davis. Here's Ivy. He's got 8. Marshall gets the bucket.
Yeah, nice job right there by Ivy, keeping his head up.
Pass to Edgecombe. Now, here's MP. Here comes MP. Back to Maxey. And Davis pulls it down.
And players avoid taking mid-range shots these days. It's almost like the threes are easier for players to get.
His shooting has been outstanding. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game. And some hang time on the rim. Puts a little cherry on the top of that slam.
Well, those kind of displays of strength can get one team rolling. Dallas has gone 4 of 6 from long range in the second quarter. Solid shooting. And there are a few players who can dominate on both ends, but Anthony Davis is certainly among them.
Yeah, he's one of the most dynamic defenders in the game, Kevin, and offensively, he can hurt you in a multitude of ways, whether it's off the dribble, posting, or facing up. Over the years, we've seen a lot of this from Davis, playing above the rim.
And it's Harris off the drive. No one near Edgecombe as he lets it fly. And MP throws it down.
That's what he gives you, a big-time presence on the glass.
And you know what, Greg? Once he gets his hands on it, he's not even thinking about kicking it out.
Well, defensively, you've got to put a body on him. That guy will ruin you on the offensive glass.
Here's Irving. After the Sixers pick up 2, that's down the hatch. Knocks one more to his total. That's 9 for 15 shooting.
And the defense just has no answers for him right now. With each made basket, the more his confidence continues to grow.
Pass to Edgecombe. MP dishes to Embiid. Back to MP. And MP throws it down.
This young kid's got some ups. MP throwing it down.
And so it's Irving. He brings it up for the Mavericks. For the screen on Maxey to the inside. And Gafford throws it down.
He powers through size and skill. That is a tough tandem to contend with.
MP passes to Embiid. MP with a screen on Davis. Here's MP. And MP throws it down.
Don't sleep on Embiid's ability to create for his teammates. And it helps draw defensive attention away from his attack.
Now, here is Irving. 23 points in the game. 1:31 left in the first half of basketball. Shoots from 8. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good. Irving's got 9 points now in the quarter.
Well, with that touch and finishing ability, if Irving gets that close, it is over.
Back to MP. Pass to Maxey. Irving with the steal. And here's Ivy. Shoots over Edgecombe. And the rejection by MP. And the ball goes out of bounds. Pass touch by MP. And the 76ers with some changes. Off's jacked in. And Middleton subbed in for Edgecombe. Then for the Mavericks, Derek Lively comes in for Daniel Gafford. And Flagg subbed in for Najee Marshall.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up. Well, and he breaks out the tomahawk. No soft finish there. Pure power.
We could feel that one all the way over here. The shot's good from Irving.
And what a huge performance for him. I mean, he drained 3 three-pointers in that first quarter, and he's got 2 more here in the second.
Now, here's MP. 28 points for him. Kicks it down to Middleton. There's the 3. And Lively pulls it down. Lively's got his 5th rebound in this one. Outside, Davis. And again, Dallas with the 3.
And AD would be an elite big even if he didn't have a jumper. But the consistency of that shot really sets him apart.
Middleton outside. Three-pointer. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And so it's Dallas. Headed to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. Back right after this.
An amazing stunt from your pocket light, Arena Entertainment.
Hello and welcome. First,
acclimating to the league is not that easy. These guys are already accepting the challenges and the rigors of the NBA, and they're crushing it. I'm surprised.
yeah, I'm curious. And looking back on that first half, it certainly hasn't gone as planned for the Philadelphia 76ers.
Their long-range shooting has let them down. Maybe time to try something else.
Yeah, like pound the ball inside, serve up some elbow sandwich with some extra mayonnaise, with a side of barbecue chicken alert.
And that is a wrap. Now let's send you back to Kevin Harlan for the...
And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. You look at Kyrie Irving in this game, he has been everywhere.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
There is nothing better than watching scorers get their points within the flow of the offense.
We've got Jared McCain, Joel Embiid out there with MP. Then it's Chris Middleton, and it's Maxey in at the point. That's Nick Nurse's 5 as we get into the second half. Now, MP following the three-point attempt by Anthony Davis.
Power move by MP. Could have been an and one there.
Irving against Maxey. Irving's shot is good.
And they're really in a good position here, thanks in part to the way he's been able to score the basketball.
Maxey kicks to MP. 76ers moving the ball around. The three. That's in, and the Dallas lead is cut down now to just 4 points with the basket from Maxey.
And that's just another component of Maxey's game, spacing the floor.
Ivy, no one around him. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Irving's got 3 assists in the game. The 76ers shooting with confidence. Wow, 66% from the floor. Here's Kendall, and Davis sends it back.
And that's what makes AD special, protecting that rim.
And it's Davis with the jam.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. Now here's Middleton. Nothing on the board. Kendall back to Middleton. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Maxey in the corner. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
That brings them to 3 for 4, and the game plan seems to be working here early.
It's Irving, top of the key. Outside, Davis. Back to Irving. Shoots the 3. MP grabs the miss.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
And look at Embiid getting down the floor. That is impressive.
Pass to Davis. Back to Ivy. Fires the 3. Drains the three-pointer. Ivy's got 6 in the quarter.
Bottom line, you need shooters on your team who can space the floor.
Yeah, that's how you create that spacing, and that will open up a lot of options offensively.
Hey, Tim, if you could start a franchise with one player not named Wembanyama, who would you select?
I think I'd go with Shai Gilgeous-Alexander right now. When you look at his age, combined with the fact that I believe he is the single toughest individual cover in the NBA, he can just collapse defenses at will.
That is so well said. Would you pick a position or the player? How would you discern between those two thoughts?
I think the key for me is I want to take a guy who's going to make the decisions for me with the basketball in his hands. When you have a ball-dominant league with stars controlling the action, I want that one guy who I know I can pencil in high-level production every night.
Here's Davis following the basket by MP. Pass to Davis. Now flag. Dallas needs to get off a shot. It's stolen by McCain. Well, we've got a moment now to see this year's three-point contest and how it's shaping up. Let's take a look at some of the top candidates emerging as we see here some players who are likely to make the final cut.
Not too shabby of shooters on this list, Kevin. You gotta love the advancement and really the evolution of the three-point shot in today's game.
Well, you look at Max, he's going to need to leapfrog quite a few great shooters if he's going to be a part of the three-point festivities in All-Star Weekend, but, you know, maybe he can do it.
I mean, anything's possible, especially if he has a few big games from beyond the arc before All-Star Weekend. That'd give him a nice bump in the voting.
And as the votes keep pouring in, we'll keep you updated on any changes to that list. It looks like we're going to have quite a group.
Man, you talk about the ultimate marksman's list here, Kevin. Maybe this will be the year somebody gets that perfect score.
And the dunk by MP.
Well, that's really nice vision that time by McCain. Very patient. Saw the floor and made the pass.
Mavericks leading by 4. Outside for Davis. Back to Irving. Just 4 to shoot. Again, the miss by the Mavericks. Philadelphia has gone 2 of 2 from long range in the third quarter so far. McCain against Irving. Left side, Maxey. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It goes on Jaden Ivey.
Well, when you've turned into such a natural scorer as Maxey has, you get guys to bite.
Substitution on the court.
There's 25 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Here's Ivey, and it's off the back rim, no good.
Yeah, they're winning despite his offensive performance. He just unbelievable move by MP.
Oh, man, MP to be young again.
And here's Ivey, off target from outside. And offensively, a great show for the fans through the first 3 quarters. It's been a fun game to watch. Mavericks lead by 4. And we're coming back in just a moment. Get ready for the fourth quarter of action when we return. And now a sneak peek into the huddle with Coach.
Defensively, keep talking. Keep.
That's right, man.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. On the court for the Mavericks, Najee Marshall's out there with Anthony Davis. Then there's Jaden Ivey. Then there's Daniel Gafford. And it's Russell in at the 1. And Davis sends it back.
What a great feel for shot blocking. AD just has that tremendous length that affects teams.
Mavericks leading by 4. Outside, Russell. Back to Gafford. Russell, a screen on Middleton. Here's Ivey. And the rejection by MP. And no good. McCain against Davis. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Ivey. And the rejection by MP. Here he goes. And Davis sends it back.
Oh, what a play by Davis. You think you can get it over me? Nuh-uh. Not on my watch.
Pass to Ivey. And Philadelphia grabs the miss.
He's been way off the mark in this second half. Just unable to get any kind of rhythm going.
Back to Davis. Puts it up from 15. No good on that one. And so, MV will bring it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets. Inside to tie it up. And it's Russell with the rebound. The Mavericks leading. Over in the corner, Marshall. And the rejection by MP. And Jason Kidd is called timeout. He knows every possession is critical now. Maxey's checked in for Tobias Harris. We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Thanks, guys. Jason Kidd had some words for his team over the break. Coach kept it calm, but direct. He said, quote, play smart, play our game. Don't worry about the score. Keep doing what we've been doing, and we'll be okay. Guys, back to you.
All right, Allie, thank you for that.
And great intensity here down the stretch. He's not one to shrink in the moment.
And that is great leadership. He certainly has that clutch gene that every team needs.
Ivey against McCain. Ivey kicks to Russell. Davis sets a screen. Dallas, no good that time either. Philadelphia's gone 6 of 14 with the 3 ball tonight, just a little over 40%. Embiid, no good. Dallas has gone ice cold from three-point land, 0 of 4 since the start of the final quarter. Marshall passes to Davis. Ivey up top. Trying to end the dress. Put it down hard!
Watch out below. Woo! Ivy right there trying to send a message. What a throwdown.
Just a terrific perspective of that dunk from the Connected Cam, brought to you by AT&T. The 76ers trail. MP outside. Embiid finds MP. Philadelphia moving the ball around. And the shot goes in. Maxi's got 16 here in the second half.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
And that confidence has carried over to tonight. He is playing great basketball.
And we've seen this movie before. Davis moves with authority and attacks the rim.
Great focus, MP.
That's an excellent play call to free him up from the defense.
He is in attack mode every time up the floor, every single night.
Pass to Marshall. Russell a screen on Middleton. Back to Russell. Here's Ivy. Marshall sets a screen for Ivy. Down low. And the rejection by MP. And it's out of bounds to the Mavericks as Dallas retains possession. A sensational block that definitely deserves another look.
And guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest, going right at the shot and then able to knock it away.
Derek Lively, he's checked in for Dallas. Hardy comes in for D'Angelo Russell. Here's Ivy. No good on the quick three. Inside, here's Embiid. Embiid owns the lane.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
And here are the Mavericks now. Now, here's Hardy. There's the triple. MP grabs the miss. Here's Maxey. And slam dunk by Maxey.
Man, look at that burst that time by Maxey, changing gears to get it done.
Mavericks trail by 4. It's tipped. Embiid with the steal. Outside, Maxey. MP dishes to Embiid. The 11-footer shoots over Lively. And Embiid, the bucket on the assist by Embiid.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just a great ball movement.
Lively with it. Pass to Hardy. Now, here's Ivy. And that time, also a missed shot.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target.
Here's MP. Unbelievable performance. He's got a quadruple double.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Pass to Hardy. Now Marshall. Here's Davis. That ball. Great assist by Marshall.
Well, it's a great sign when the jumper is falling for Davis.
Davis against MP. It's stolen by Davis. Pass to Ivy. Davis with a screen on McCain. Ivy kicks to Marshall. And the three off target.
And they continue to control the glass.
Here's Maxey. And the 76ers tack on 2 more.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
Mavericks trail by 8. Pass to Marshall. Ivy with a screen for Marshall. Trying to find Davis. He's got it now. And the rejection. And it looks like, yep, it's a coach's challenge on the personal foul. That triggers a replay review by the official.
Taking 2 shots.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personally,
the previous play is under review.
Tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively.
The ruling on the floor stands.
Something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. Double checking, and the game continues on.
And the Mavericks with some changes. Flag is checked in for Najee Marshall. And Irving subbed in for Hardy. He hits the second from the line. And over 3 years in high school, Anthony Davis shot up from being 6'2" to 6'10". But Greg, he brought those guard skills with him.
And Kevin, that transformation as a pro also significant. Adding over 30 pounds to his frame. And with his wingspan over 7'5", is a physical presence.
Three-point shooting since the half has been about as good as you could ask for.
Here's Ivy. Up again. Great positioning on the putback.
Man, if you don't put a body on Davis, he will destroy you. Second chance points a factor.
MP passes to Embiid. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist. Embiid's got 8 points in the quarter.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
Pass to Flag. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And you like to see since the half now, he's finally starting to come around.
MP against Davis. MP sets the screen for Middleton. A three-pointer, no good.
It's been a quiet game for him to this point on the offensive end, but the team has still played well enough to hold the lead.
Outside Irving. Ivy, a screen on McCain. Irving can't get it to go.
He was torching them from deep in the first half, but he has not made one here in the second.
And Philadelphia making a change here. Buffs jacked in. The 76ers leading by 8. MP with the magnificent move.
Goodness. MP going deep in the bag with that one.
Dallas shooting reasonably well, 45%. Now Flag from deep. Doesn't get that one. Here's Maxey. MP outside. Oh, the fierce finish with the double clutch.
And he has led the attack for them the entire game, and now he's trying to get them to the finish line.
And look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the 76ers.
They've shown no let-up. Penetration, knife it inside. The defense has to tighten it up if they want to slow this team down.
And I also really like the pace they've played with in this one, specifically how high tempo it's been, clearly working to their advantage so far.
McCain, now MP. 6 to shoot. Strong move off the glass.
And if you're going to foul Maxey, you better hit him. He is going to be able to make shots through contact.
So, Tim, you ended your NBA career a little bit early because of knee problems, and at 34, you made the transition to broadcasting and have excelled so much. What has that journey been like?
Well, certainly, Kevin, I wish I could have played another handful of years, but you're right. The knee injury forced me into this line of work, and I'm blessed and grateful because I can stay connected to the game. I get to watch it every night with a front row seat, and hopefully I get to make people a little bit smarter about what they're watching.
Oh, you do, believe me. You definitely do.
And this is what they want. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority, very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for the 76ers.
They never settled for mediocre shots.
And Kevin, they had great penetration this time out.
And so the hard work and effort paying off tonight, putting another win in the books. That'll be win number 27.
And so they win their first game against this squad. It's a 2-game season series, and they'll be going for the sweep the next time they face off.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for MP.
What more can you really ask of a guy? I mean, when you come out and get a triple-double, making contributions all over the place.
Marshall deciding where to go with it. For 3. That's off.
And this is what dominating the glass looks like. He just cannot be contained.
He just wants the ball more than anybody else on the floor, and it's ending up in his hands as a result.
Outside, Martin. They set the pick. To the paint. Here's Gafford. Oh, the layup finish off an excellent lead pass.
Caleb Martin.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. MP. And another one.
My goodness. 50 for the game.
Yep, he is putting on a show. Here's Hardy. Pass to Martin. It's stolen by McCain. Here's Kendall. So it's Philadelphia winning this one easily. They poured it on tonight. Dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
Thanks, guys. You know I have questions, MP, but the way you were playing tonight, I'm afraid you'll reject me.
Thank you for putting out and supporting your team. Please look at
I'm sorry for the debt.
I forgive you, Dominic.
Double-digit denials by you in this one, though. Spectacular defending in the win. Talk to me.
Yeah, we were on a string defensively. Everybody was talking. Guys were aggressive, not waiting for their man to make the first move. That's important. When you can make your opponent work that hard just to get a shot up, and then you start blocking those, man, that's deflating to an offense. We took the win right out of their selves, Dom.
Thanks for talking to us, MP.
Of course. See you later.
All right. Back to you, Kevin.
Good stuff, Dominic. Thank you.